What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Real Housewives of Atlanta recap, honey. I will have the episode number and all of that stuff in the description. Honey, we go pick up right where we left off with Ross cussing Kenya and Sheree's ass out. I am here for it. Take up for your wife. Okay, team wife. Okay, Kenya, I know you don't know nothing about that. Okay, miss, I'm getting a divorce every damn season this damn show come on. You guys, Kenya needs to go. At this point, she's bored. She is better served she will be better off on the Lifetime movie network. That is where I want to see Kenya. She looks so stupid to me, fixing her non-storyline having ass, okay, fixing her mouth to go back and forth with Sanya. She sat at that table and gaslit Sanya because she know damn well that she is the reason why there's all this chaos, drama, and confusion. And guess what? God is not the author of confusion. Kenya is. That's why I don't feel all that sorry for her when it comes to Mark. She always says, yeah, you know, Mark, he gaslights me all the time. No, girl. No, you gaslight other people. Whatever abuse that you claim you went through with Mark, I saw you doing that to Sanya. You have undermined her this whole trip, showed up late whenever the hell you wanted to. You know damn well if Nene was on here, you would be having a whole damn baby over that. But like I said, you guys, she's delusional. She is diluted. She is thirsty. And honey, Miss Robinson is sick of Miss Kenya Moore. I am sick of Kenya. And Sheree, you know, you reside on the first floor. You may live in that big ass, nice ass mansion, but you reside on the first floor. You don't know no better. I don't expect much from you, but Twirl, you was Miss Universe, wasn't you? Like, where is the ethics, the morals, the values, the decorum? What was she? You got Miss USA. Miss USA. How did I forget? She reminds us all the time. But yeah, like, you always want people to respect your title, but all you care about is the beauty aspect of that title, because you're showing your character. You've showed your character on this show, Kenya, for quite some time. All that shit you did to Kim Fields, that nasty ass shit you did to Tanya. What was that, season 12? Putting a woman in front of her. I thought that was so mean and evil, but you're miserable. This is what, you know, miserable bitches do. And a miserable bitch. Okay. Yes, I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth. I'm talking about Kenya. A miserable, bitter bitch does not like when a woman has a man. She sees the man as a threat. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Sydney and Monique. There were some bitter Bettys on YouTube. Oh, Monique and her husband, and he's ruining her career. Now, these same YouTubers, I haven't heard any of them speak on Monique getting a deal with Netflix. Okay, I wonder, is Sydney still the fucking problem? Okay, that's the shit I be talking about. So y'all need to pay attention to people. But yeah, I know a bitter bitch when I see it. Sanya knows that Kenya is a bitter bitch. I could tell by some of the shit she said on the episode. And I told you all, you know, you can't fool everybody. People is gonna see how you is. And Kenya and the way she's behaving, it's on her. It's her fault. And Sanya was really hurt by Sheree. She was like, you know, me, MARLO, and Sheree, we had a pact. You know, we go turn up, you know, up in Jamaica. We gonna have a good time. And Sheree, you know, she just goes wherever the wind blows. And that's why Sheree is always put on the bench. Okay. Like her sister wife, Ariana Curry. Okay, them are the bench girls. Okay, so child, I'm not shocked by Sheree at all, but Sonya was and was hurt. So it's just like I'm starting to like Sonya. Her husband is so cute to me now. Ross then got fine, honey. Okay, it's either that or this damn drink I'm drinking. Okay, shit. I was like, look at all that chocolate on my screen. Okay, Sonya, girl, you did good, girl. And he speak up for you. I love when a man speaks up for his woman. I didn't feel it was inappropriate. Sometimes a man needs to step up, but since Kenya, never stays with anybody, she don't know what that looks like. Okay, and that's not Sonya's fault or Ross's fault. That's Kenya's fault. Cause Kenya is, delusional and diluted. I said it, honey. Okay. She ain't playing with a full deck. MARLO knows it. Sonya knows it. Drew, I wanted to push your ass out of your wheelchair if you don't shut your ass up. Okay? I will call Fatum on your ass. Okay? Because Fatum will get you together, get you all agitated. But Drew pissed me the hell off. She was only speaking up because she doesn't like Sonya. Because nothing she was talking about related to what had happened that day. These are grown-ass women. Sonya gave everybody the instructions on, how the day was going to go. She told y'all this was a business trip. Don't embarrass her. That's why she gave you all these rules, because you all are goofy. Okay, can't follow goddamn rules or instructions. So Kenya mentions, well, why Sonya, why she didn't say nothing about MARLO being there. MARLO sat at the table quiet. This is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Kenya. Very childish, very petty. I agree with Sonya because she ended up saying it in her confessional. She feels like Kenya is jealous of her relationship with MARLO. And Kenya is on some petty shit where she feel like, well, MARLO is whack and, she just got a peach and she's been a friend of the show forever and I don't want to give her no respect and I don't want nobody else to give her no respect. Like when you get like that, you doing too much. Sonya has to be cool with you guys. Okay, and she can't help that she likes who's being cool with her. MARLO said to Sonya when Sonya came back to the table, she said, are you okay, beautiful? Are you good? That's how you act with a friend, Kenya. You don't gaslight them. You don't challenge them. The girl got you a date as soon as you got to Jamaica. This is how you treat her. You don't know how to treat nobody. And then you want everybody to feel sorry for you about what happened in your childhood and what Mark did. And girl, you making it hard. So she's annoying you guys. I know y'all rolling y'all eyes, sucking y'all damn teeth. I don't care. I'm sick of her. Get your ass up off this show. This is where I started to like Kandi again. She said in a very practical, logical way to Kenya, because Kenya is on Twirl Island, honey. She don't know if she coming or going. Okay, but Kandi had to bring her back to reality and say, girl, clearly all of this is a misunderstanding. It ain't no misunderstanding. Kenya wants to disobey all the rules. She want to run from MARLO. She want to do whatever the hell she want to do. And this is not her trip. You got to respect people. This is that same shit. But y'all made all those excuses for her when it was MARLO's trip. Okay? Now it's Sonya's trip. It ain't MARLO's. And she's still being disrespectful. Because that's what's in her. Behavior reflects intentions, okay? Ain't nothing like old shameless plug, honey. Okay, go get you a t-shirt, okay? Yes. Go get you some of my merch, honey. One of my little t-shirts. Okay, but yeah, child, Sonya is better than me. I would have cussed them the fuck out. And, that would have been that. We wouldn't have been cool. I wouldn't have cared about if you like Jamaica. I still want everybody to have a good time. I wouldn't have cared about none of that. No, I don't care if you have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. Okay? So Sonya, she's a nice person. That lets me know, she has a heart somewhere. But yeah. Girl, you ain't got to explain shit to them. They knew what time it was. And they was, trying to run that bullshit. And that's why both of them are where they are at in the world. 50 plus, okay? On the first floor with their mentality and their behavior and their ethics and their morals. I love that her husband, Ross, said that he saw his wife drowning, so he felt the need to step in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think the only people that are going to be triggered by that is people that don't have husbands and they are really bitter they don't have a husband. I feel like if you're not bitter about certain stuff, you're not going to overly react to what he did. He had to step in. They was doing too much. They is shooting, off at the mouth, trying to blame this woman, trying to back her into a corner. He did right. And he was cool about it. He ain't do no Peter Thomas and all this extra shit. Peter used to be crazy with his stuff, but he wasn't too nasty with them. He just got to the point. Don't keep, fucking with my wife. We not on this dumb shit. Okay? Like, y'all gotta quit with that. Everybody ain't with the dumb, goofy shit. All right? Oh, and Kandi also mentioned that Kenya and Sheree and Sheree's friend, they had a nice time on that boat. Y'all remember when Kenya took the mic and was dancing and having a good time? So, you're just mad because you want to be mad. And that let me know that even Kandi saw that. Okay? Kandi saw that wasn't right. Like, y'all had a good time somewhere else. So why is it a big deal you missed something pertaining to Sonya? Like, child, bye. I agree with MARLO. MARLO said Kenya is just mad that John left her the first day of the trip. And she just needs somebody to argue with. Yeah, just being petty and stupid, okay? And I am so glad for the lovely clip. I am bravo to bravo, okay? Like, I just love all these clips they showing of Kenya treating people like shit, because they showed the trip last year, and Kandi brought it up, where Kenya only had a crab cake for her, and that damn Kandi, she ain't had no crab cake. And y'all remember how Kenya treated everybody? She had food and nobody else had any food. And it was just really selfish and, disrespectful. It was shady. It was petty, messy. It was her. Okay, but y'all still believe, this woman deserves happiness. She just can't catch a break in the date department, honey. And I know why, because of the negative, toxic energy. I laughed at what Sheree said, because I kind of thought it was cute how she was like, well, I thought it was funny when Sonya was, uninviting people to her events. But when it happened to me, I didn't think it was so funny. And she laughed. She wasn't doing all that bitching and moaning Kenya was doing. Kenya was doing the most. Yes, Sheree said little shit here and there, but it was mainly Kenya. Crazy. Sonya tells the girls, I fit in the morning, okay? And she didn't say it the way I did, but honey, she was nice and polite and nice to them. Like, I wouldn't have been that way. I'm for real. That would have pissed me off, okay? What they did, but she let them know the schedule. She said they're going to link up midday and then they're going to do their bamboo wraps thing. I don't know what the hell that is. It's going to be their final dinner on the island and she wants everybody to wear their Jamaican colors. Child, Drew got picked up by 4 men, honey. They were so nice and gentlemanlike and she was the feminine lady, honey. And I was like, look at them. Look at them helping Drew out. That's how you do it, honey. Get the men to help you. Drew, she was like, I feel like Beyonce. I'm like, bitch, I know you do. Shit. Yes. Is it me or do it seem like Ralph is only nice to Drew when she's hurt? You know, like what type of shit is that? Ain't nothing but a narcissist. That's what they do, okay? Other than that, honey, they acting like a nightmare towards you. But I like how Heath, helped Drew get back, and what transportation, honey, is they in? They on a little bus. We got Sheree, honey. She's on the phone with whoever that is, honey, helping her with She by Sheree, honey. I guess that's somebody on her team. And, she said she done ran into snafu after snafu. Girl, you should be used to it on the first floor. Okay, you over there dealing with Martell Ho. Okay, ho and ho. So, girl, you should be used to, stuff like that. Okay, getting with that man, knowing he a cheater and a liar and a deceiver and got all them kids. Okay, all that money is going to all them kids, Sheree. I think this relationship with her and Martell, their little Planet Fitness connection, honey, I think it is definitely a publicity stunt. It really is on both their parts. Like, oh, we're 2 Capricorns. We're going to come together. We're going to take our pictures over here. I'm going to kind of get behind your booty a little bit. Yeah. So Sheree got to change the damn date on the fashion show. I was like, girl, spring, summer, September, November, girl. That's just how you are, Sheree. Things are always switching up with you, okay? So I guess the date she chose is unavailable for the venue that she wants, and she ain't giving up the venue, honey. So, she got to make other arrangements. She still need to receive her samples. She needs a model call. I say hire your damn kids, okay? Shit. So MARLO is taking over for Sanya. We saw that Sanya sent her a message saying, she wanted her to take over as host. So that's what MARLO did. Got the group together and even called Twirl, honey. Twirl actually cooperated, okay? Because I think everybody see that she full of shit, okay? But Sanya is a class act. She still invited Sheree to iFit and, I'm going to make sure you have your own car and this, that, and the third. And Sheree got to see, what Sanya was doing. And I thought that was cool as hell. See, Twirl, if you would have shut your damn mouth, that could have been you. But no. It doesn't cost, honey. Well, it doesn't pay, I should say, to be a bitter Betty. So Sheree, she finally catches up to Sanya at iFit. I really like the work that Sanya is doing. She's very good at what she does. She looked good in her little iFit workout gear, honey. She's just taking a nice walk. Miss Robinson loves going for walks. That is where I get my peace, my clarity, my tranquility, like my spirituality, honey. I just be so like on it, you guys. So I love walking and just being in nature, and I like walking in plazas and stuff too. A big ass plaza, honey, that ain't nothing but a good walk for Miss Robinson, okay? But Sheree ends up like missing I guess what Sanya was doing, she was just kind of wrapping up when Sheree arrived. But oh well, Sheree, your ass is there. Shut your ass up. Don't do no more complaining. This is why you are nowhere in life, because you are always fucking complaining. Well, the driver got lost. Well, shit, she tried. Okay, Sanya tried to accommodate your first floor ass. Sheree done lost her damn voice, so she kind of whispering, to Sanya. Sanya was like, girl, you done lost your damn voice. You over there yelling at MARLO and. So, child. But Sheree looked cute and, looked like she was down to do, the little workout stuff with Sanya, because y'all know she is into fitness, baby. Sheree didn't used to be this curvy, you guys. Wasn't she like slim before? She got real curvy. She looked good though. So they're going bamboo rafting. That sounds fun. That's what MARLO tells the group. I didn't like how MARLO was talking to the group, and you got Kandi kind of looking away, and you got Kenya looking away, and then Kenya ends up saying in her confessional, oh, well, she's a pedestrian, she's a clout chaser. No, she's a peach holder, just like you. She has a better storyline than you. You have the same fucking storyline from season 12, and we are now on season 14. Okay? It's ridiculous, Kenya. So MARLO don't look stupid at this moment. You do. Okay? I don't know, you guys. She just really pisses me the hell off. You got Kandi sitting up here talking about, oh, well, MARLO's not even getting along with hardly nobody on the trip. No, she get along with Mayetta, Sheree, and Sheree's friend. It's just you and your wife, y'all got a problem because she got y'all ass together, the night before or so. So of course y'all are mad because she dragged that ass. See, if Kandi would have won that fight, she wouldn't have still been that mad. Okay, whoever is that damn mad later, you lost. Okay, you lost. MARLO ain't on that shit. And another thing, if MARLO would have just walked off and would have cried or would have, really been a bitch about it, to me, she would have been well within her right. But then once again, you all would gaslight her and be like, see, that's why she don't need a peach. She don't need a peach. And I saw a ton of freaking comments this morning saying, well, MARLO don't need a peach because, look at how she did her nephew. So the hell what? That's how she chose to handle the situation. They are not her fucking kids. Technically, she don't owe them shit. Y'all need to stop thinking that everybody gonna react like Kandi when it comes to everything. Everybody ain't gonna react like that. Kandi ain't even with her own fucking kids all the time. Okay? Catch that tea. They always being babysat and left with this one, that one. And I'm sure she trusts, who she has them with. But, bitch, you ain't, like, mother of the year. You ain't with them kids all like that. So, like, who the fuck is Kandi with her opinions? Child, bye. Got Todd looking down and y'all still holding a grudge. Y'all stupid. Ugh, that's so whack to me. So we see Sheree and Sanya, they're walking and talking, and, Sanya once again tells Sheree, I really noticed that you were hurt and you really wanted to be here with me. She didn't want to be there with you, girl. This bench warmer just wanted more camera time because her ass is back for this season. They'll probably get rid of her in the season after next. I'm sure they want to follow her and Martell Ho around, okay, for a day or two. So, child, bye. Okay, I really like Sanya's heart. I didn't like all that shit she was doing with Drew. That's kind of my main issue that I had with her this season. That really rubbed me the wrong way because I don't like for somebody to turn on somebody. But Drew, you've been kind of tripping. So, girl, look, I'm on Sanya's team now, girl. I know y'all like, girl, you a flip-flop. I know, okay. Sonya noticed that jealous, petty, miserable Kenya is acting stank with her because she's friends with MARLO. And, that's what I told you all about Kenya. She acts like a little girl. And MARLO sees that. MARLO sees all the flaws. Yes, MARLO has flaws too, right? I told y'all her and Kenya are incomplete packages of each other, but Kenya, in my opinion, has more of the problem. Okay? And I really think they should get rid of her. I really do. Because I think, like, her and Kandi, they are, like, stagnating the show. I think it would be more interesting, bring Phaedra back, get rid of Kenya, get a woman that actually has a husband and a child and that's together. I think the show would be better. We are sick of this Lifetime movie character that she plays with the struggle, relationship / marriage, or is she married? Shit. Because I didn't know it took this goddamn long to get a divorce, but there's that. So yeah, I'm ready for something new. I don't like stagnant characters or people that's like holding up the show. I'm just over it. I'm ready for Kandi to be on her Lisa Vanderpump, like, get your own show with your family. That'll fit with Kandi. I don't even really need Portia to come back. I'm not really, Portia can kind of stay on her own show. She would declass the show too, because, like I said, after that shit with Simon, like, girl, we don't need you back on the show. I'm not even really interested in seeing her and Simon together. What I do miss from Portia was just that fun part of her. And if she wasn't with Simon, then she could come back to the show, but I ain't trying to look at his turtle face looking ass. She can just go do her own show. I just want to get to know, honestly, you guys, some new girls. We got Sanya, we got Sheree, get a few more. I think we would be good. I don't know if I don't know if she would be interesting enough. It depends. Her and her husband, they seem cool, but I don't know if they, they really with the shits, the way this group is, honey. Sonya tells Sheree she's sick of her shit. Okay, I'm sure our bone carrier will be carrying that right back to Kenya. Okay, but whatever. But yeah, I'm so happy Sonya sees that bitch for who she is. She sees she's miserable. She ain't no good. She don't take responsibility and accountability for her actions. I loved how they showed all the clips of Kenya disrespecting Sonya. Okay, see, I told you all, this is no longer a MARLO issue, or a MARLO has a criminal record, or a MARLO is childish when it comes to Kenya. This is, you are unlikable. This is, I see why you are divorced. Well, are still trying to get a divorce. I see why that didn't work out. I see you for who you are. You're miserable, you're petty, and I'm a little disappointed. Even though I don't like Kenya, I was hoping she would have showed a better side this season, because, I felt like Kenya was cool, when the season kind of first started. She wasn't really pissing me off, but she started that shit. She reminded me of why I don't like her. I feel like she is like this one-trick pony. Okay? It'd be that same stagnant storyline. It'd be that third party, that third party thing she likes to do where she attaches herself to a couple that's actually married and tries to, stir up some shit with them. Like, she always does that. Remember Kim Fields and her husband, Sonya and her husband, okay, Phaedra and Apollo, okay, Nene and Greg. The list goes on. Oh, Portia and Cordell. And I know y'all like, well, Cordell wasn't no good, but it don't matter. He was that girl's husband, and she got to being nasty with her. And Cordell checked her ass, too. He spoke up for Portia. So, we've seen her get checked on this show. I don't know why y'all like to act like this was a first, right? For her. We've seen, we didn't see many of people speak up to Twirl. We saw Greg speak up at the reunion, I think, too. Sonya was still offended at, Kenya asking for her to check on her. She was appalled by that. She told Sheree if Kenya was on Dancing with the Stars, she wouldn't have checked in with you. She would have been twirling her ass around on that dance floor. Exactly. So, yeah, she just poking. And even Sheree mentioned that. She knows that Kenya is just picking a fight. Why? Why, ladies and gentlemen, Twirl fans? No storyline. None. This is what the third party bitches do. Okay? Giselle Bryant is another one. And another one. Okay? So, child, bye. But Sheree told her you go have to check Kenya because she go keep poking and poking. And that's what she does. That's what she's doing now. So we see the group. They are on the bus. I guess Drew is not coming with them. So Todd, said something about how Ralph, he could have came, So, child, bye Drew, bye Ralph. I won't miss him, honey. So they all sit down at the restaurant that they are at and, that they are going to, I should say. Sheree is already there. And she tells, Kandi and the rest of the girls, me and Sonya had a good day. I got to see her work. She's incredible at what she does. That's right, Sheree. Give that woman props. Kenya felt salty that Sonya said, fuck you, bitch, because I see you. Okay? And I wouldn't be bothered with Kenya anymore. It's kind of one of them things, you guys, and I'm kind of like this as a woman. And I'm believing Sonya is the same way. I will give you a chance. Like, if we are coworkers, I will always be nice and respectful and kind. I really am that way. But kind of, once I kind of see that you like to start shit, you like to gaslight me, disrespect me, we're done. We're done. I ain't got time for that. We not doing that. That is not what's on the menu. Sheree says Sonya is showing her how she deals with conflict. Bitch, you were running away like you were, in third grade with MARLO. You showed us how you deal with conflict. So, child, bye. You throwing all types of stones. Okay, and you don't need to be throwing them, Twirl. Sheree gets to talking to Kandi about how, she used to be active as a kid and outside on roller skates and swimming, and that's good, Sheree. Okay. Honey, that food they was eating, it looked good. That drink with the, big old fruit and, honey, they was making Miss Robinson hungry. Child, a bird started shitting on their food. I'm looking like y'all don't need to be eating right there, okay? So as the birds are pooping, honey, on their damn head, honey, Kenya says that lets her know that the rest of the trip is about to get real shitty. No, that's just you. You low in the gutter. You low vibrational because you unhappy. Okay? That's just what it is. Child, that damn Kandi holding her damn plate for dear life. I know that's right, Kandi. Okay? I do like Kandi, though, when it comes to her food, because Miss Robinson is like that about her hot wings, honey. I'll fight a motherfucker over my hot wings. Okay? MARLO says Sonya done got their ass back. She got your ass good, honey. Okay. So Marlo mentions, I just want Kenya to go, you guys. I know, but I want her to go. Too negative. I don't like how she's treating Marlo. I know you don't like her, but damn, don't treat nobody like that. Sick of that. You gotta go. I hope Andy fires her ass and gets a new hot housewife, honey. A hot housewife, okay? But yeah, Marlo tells everybody, let's go eat by the pool. Her and her little Flores, honey, they go head to the pool. Kenya tell me, oh, I'm busy. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody think about you. Shit. Child, Marlo's Flores, he shady too, cause he was like, them birds, they shitted on who they needed to shit on, and they started laughing. I say, yes, messy Flores. Marlo saw Mayetta came by the pool, and I'm happy that they did. I don't like people that want to be up under the person that they, I don't know, like, be cool with everybody until certain people ain't cool with you. Don't dislike people because your homegirl don't like them. You know, so for Mayetta to come by the pool, I think that shocked Marlo, because Marlo kind of feels like, you know, she's on an island by herself, her and her florist, and it shouldn't be that way. Honey, I love Marlo. Okay, that's my bitch. That is my new bitch. Marlo, you better not piss me off, because you are my girl. I'm loving her. She is killing Kandi and Todd with kindness. Kandi and Todd, come on over here. They start coming. Kenya start coming. Twirl by. You just didn't want to be at that table by yourself. So Kandi, Todd, and Kenya actually didn't sit with Marlo. They went somewhere else to the VIP section. Child, bye. Marlo is explaining to Mayetta and Sheree how she's been, trying to be nice to everybody and kind of take Sanya's place while she's working. We see Kenya talking about how Sheree wouldn't let her into her fashion show. She by Sheree, girl, sit down and go try to find you a damn storyline. I'm serious, because you just look stupid. So Marlo begins recanting the story about what happened with her and Ralph, and she goes into how she was the one that called Ralph out, and Kandi jumped into the situation and threw her vulnerabilities in her face by telling her, well, you the one that gave your nephews away. That was a violation. In my opinion, that was violent. You don't have to be physical to be violent when you throw people's vulnerabilities. I think Marlo cried to Kandi. Am I correct, guys? Put it in the comments. Like, why would you do that to her and get to telling her what you would have did? And I believe a lot of people, Kenya included, I think it's that whole thing of, let's make Marlo look like a bad person. Let's bring up what happened in my childhood. Let me bring up how I never did that to any of my cousins or nephews. I wouldn't have did such a thing. Let's make Marlo feel bad. And I played that interview for you all. And Marlo, when she was talking to Carlos King, and just listening to Kandi and Kenya's response after she was robbed. Y'all remember? I don't think she was like actually robbed, but they tried to break into the house or whatever. That's a very scary situation. The nephews was there. And I guess all Kandi said was, oh, glad you was okay. And that was it. And I know a lot of people would be like, well, she don't like her. And yeah, but that's pretty serious. Okay? You could have called her. Even if she wouldn't have answered, you leave a message. Hey, Marlo, just hoping you and the boys is okay. You kind of call people, We saw the stupid shit that Kenya did online, and Future's baby mama had to check her ass, and I'm glad she did. Just being petty, just being like, there's timing. Like, I can't deal with people that are not self-aware. Like, you could dislike somebody all day, but to not be self-aware and to not put 20 on 10 and, try to make it into something that is not, well, everybody else. Now, Marlo was just like whole damn life flashed before her eyes, right? Could have been robbed and killed and everything. You fix your mouth, Kenya, to say, oh, well, you could have told all the girls, what, about the investigation. And she was told not to really tell nobody. Okay. That's what they do with investigations. They don't want, nobody to, crack that code. But yeah, like your hatred of her, like when you get to the point where you hate somebody so bad and you end up looking bad, like that's Kenya to me. And that's how Sanya looks at her. And it's just, it's not a good look. But yeah, I could tell that Marlo is really hurt, of how they're treating her, dismissing her, ignoring her. And she's, just trying to fill, Sanya's shoes, while she's gone. You ain't got to treat her like that. They could have at least acknowledged her when she was trying to talk to her. They all on their phone. I wouldn't have said shit to them. I'm serious. Would have been like, fuck y'all. I think that's so evil. I like what Sheree said to Marlo. She said Kandi inserted herself, and that statement about those nephews that she said was unnecessary. And she said anybody would have felt the way about that. And Mayetta agreed, and I agree as well. Mayetta was kind of getting on my nerves because Marlo was trying to get some understanding as to why Kandi would bring up the nephews. And Kandi brought up the nephew comment. This is the thing. Marlo has a peach. I don't care what any of them say. And this is probably, I don't think Sanya minds that Marlo has a peach. She's new to the show, so I don't think it affects her. I don't think it really affects Sheree. I think Sheree is happy Marlo has the peach. But the rest of the women on the show, they're not happy that Marlo got that peach. They're going to treat her any kind of way because they feel like she isn't worthy of it. But my whole thing is, what's a peach? I mean, to me, you have a storyline. Marlo has a damn good storyline. What storyline does Kandi really have? I will wait. What storyline does Kenya really have? I will wait. Okay? Like, it's time for them to go. I'm sick of their attitudes. I'm over it. But yeah, Marlo was trying to get some understanding. Mayetta kept trying to take up for Kandi, and I'm like, I know that's your girl. Well, she didn't really mean it like that. And Marlo was like, yeah, but in the moment, that was unnecessary. And it was. But they feel like they are better than you, Marlo. That's why they treating you like that. Behavior reflects intentions. It really does. Sheree says, hopefully Kandi is open to have a conversation with you. Mayetta says, and hopefully you all, vow to never take it there again. I agree. Try to move on, but, I think they are insistent on having an issue with Marlo. Marlo hasn't been perfect this season. I am not in support of her just calling Kandi a hoe and all of that. Now, I am in support of her dragging her and Todd's ass. But all that, you a hoe and you, like, girl, you ain't got to say all of that, Child, he over there with Kandi and Todd, okay, in the VIP section. And Mayetta, she by the pool, she hot. She like, where my husband? So Marlo yells to the group, hey, y'all, Sanya, she just got back from iFit. We gotta go. So they about to, go do their next activity. So Marlo gives Sanya a hug and tell her, honey, I don't never want to host for you no more. I know you don't, girl. Marlo says to the group, I know y'all gonna be upset, but I am no longer the host. Everybody start cheering. What did I tell y'all? Just petty. So they go on a safari. Ross isn't there. He has to work second shift. Sanya had first, honey. Okay, I was like, look at them getting that check, honey. So they get to their destination. What are they going to be doing? Some white water rafting or whatever. Kenya is complaining already. Y'all better get twirl, okay? I need some action. I know. Okay. You like drama and conflict and chaos and confusion. I know, Twirl. Child, Marlo, her extra ass, got this big ass bag with change of clothes, makeup, wipes, baby wipes, perfume. Like, girl, saying you're like, why you got this big ass bag? You don't need all of this. I don't like all that high maintenance stuff, but it's Marlo. We know, honey, she, this is how she roll, honey. Y'all remember, I was just watching the Africa trip, season 4. Her and Nene had all that damn Louis Vuitton luggage, honey, okay? So it's bamboo rafting. I guess Sanya used to come to this place when she was a kid. I was like, oh, this is really cool. She's kind of reliving her childhood. They're just floating down the stream. Some of them are still complaining. I think I saw Todd complaining, and Kandi was cool with it. I'm with Kandi. Hell, I just want to float. I just want to look cute, honey. Okay? Ain't trying to do all that work and stuff with no paddle and doing all of that. Sanya told the girls, honey, y'all could stand up, get some pictures, get a picture with a stick. Child, Kandi was working. She was on the phone. I was like, look at Kandi. Kandi got to manage all them businesses. But, girl, I know you ain't handling nothing for OLG, honey. I heard that place is in a disarray. Okay? So, that damn bone collector, Sheree. You know, typical Sheree. Gotta run back. Okay? Get the party started, right? She began telling Kenya, bitter Kenya, that's upset anyways, that life is not going the way she wants it. Get to telling her what Sanya said. Twirl is mad again. Girl, bye. Sanya's talking to Marlo. She's saying she's heard that Sheree, felt the way towards her, that she thought that she would, uninvite her to the iFit thing, and Marlo, is being a listening ear, okay? And she said Kenya has been very nasty and aggressive with her, and you already know, honey, Marlo don't like Kenya, so she like hearing all of that, honey. Oh, she called her passive aggressive. Yeah, just being shady. She already shaded your house and showed you how nasty she is. I cannot wait, though, until the reunion. I heard they filmed the reunion, so that's going to be interesting. I know they're going to go back and forth, honey. Kenya, bitter as hell. Her husband got up and yelled at every... No, he didn't. He didn't yell at you. He should have, but he just told your ass, don't keep messing with my wife. She been working all day. That girl is tired. I felt like Sanya was a gracious host. She was sweet and kind to them, and even when they were disrespecting her, she was still kind to them. And when people are able to do that, I feel like that says a lot about their character. My respect meter for Sanya, went up, because I was like, ain't no way in hell it could have been me. Child, probably would have stopped talking to their ass. For real. I don't like you attacking me, and I did nothing but try to accommodate you. I even got your ass a man the first damn night, and you still bitter and nasty. Oh my God, here go Kenya. Her husband was using curse words. That man didn't do all of that. See, that's why I can't believe you guys, everything y'all want me to believe about her and Mark. I'm not saying Mark was perfect, okay? Mark was an asshole here and there, okay? But sometimes he would set her ass straight and rein her ass back in, because he knew she was a Lifetime movie character. But she was doing all that exaggerating about Ross's character. I was not here for that. But she's one of these women, I'm sure I'm going to see the reviews of these women. They so bitter that this man stuck up for his wife. Men do that with their wives. Remember the whole Will Smith thing? Yeah, kind of went something like that. Okay, yeah, people, men, they stick up for their wives. I've seen it in real life, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm not married, but I appreciate it, okay? Kenya talking about, oh, that was just so scary what Ross did. Y'all better not start defending her ass in them comments, okay? Honey, twirl tails on herself every time, I swear.
Bad for myself because I don't have anyone sitting next to me to take up for me.
Boom. Okay, there you go, twirl fans. See, everything leads back to her being lonely, bitter, and miserable. I don't have anybody, and I'm jealous that this woman that's what that shit is. Okay? I wish y'all could see my face. That's what that is. Jealous. There are women that's really like that. There are a lot of YouTubers that some of y'all like. They are like that. They do not like relationships. Because everything about a damn relationship is negative and, child, I can't. Sheree said she didn't feel like he was aggressive. Exactly. Kenya lives in a distorted world. Okay? And I'm disappointed in Kenya. I'll say that. Even though I don't like her, I'm disappointed that she's going this route. Girl, you ain't got that much time left on this show. You pulling shit out of your ass so you can have a problem with somebody just so you can have some type of storyline. You were, fake lesbian last season? Yeah, just doing shit. It's old. Okay, I think Kenya Moore's glory days are over. Just like the rest of them. Kandi, like the rest of them. Those days are gone. I was watching, season 5 and 6? Yeah, them was the good old days. They're gone. I'm bored with this, you guys. I'm serious. I'm sick of her. I like that Sheree understood Ross's tones. He was like, he was there to defend his wife. And, and it's cool because he was kind of yelling at Sheree too. But see, Sheree ain't go get too crazy with that because she understood, the message. And then Sonya even, invited her out again to the iFit. So, Sheree understood. But no, not bitter Kenya, honey. We see Sonya talking to MARLO. She's telling MARLO, she's sick of Kenya and how she goes to, have a conversation with her and try to get her to own up to her shit. But no, she want to blame it on Mark and the baby and bring up all the drama with the divorce. And, that shit is old. It's old. Kenya wasn't even crying that one time. When they played that clip back, she got to doing that fake old, but going through all this with Mark. Girl, shut up, shit. And get off the show, okay? MARLO is a fool. She said that damn divorce should have been over 50 years ago. Yeah. Same ass storyline. Stagnant Sally. Ciao, bye. Child, it look like Ralph playing something romantic for Drew. I told y'all, he's a narcissist, honey. He being nice to her when she hurt. That's another thing that they do, you guys. You're not threatening, because you're hurt. You over there with only one foot that works, okay? When you are hurt, when you are down and out physically, you're no threat. So they go be nice. That's what they do. Okay, they go love bomb the hell out of you and then treat you like shit later and gaslight you. Yeah, he'll be back to his old tricks in 5, 4, 3, 2. We see Kenya checking in with Drew and she complaining about, is she saying she ain't going to dinner and her foot, then got all swollen. And I'm like, Drew, you shouldn't have been running like that. Next time y'all have anything physical y'all need to do, make sure Drew sits her ass down. That looks so unnecessary. And I don't know, you guys, when I was looking at it, it just didn't seem like it was real. Like, I was like, of course Drew got hurt. Like, the way it went, it didn't look, I don't know, you guys, it didn't look natural. Okay, I'm like, Drew, are you playing with us, girl? Are you playing a character? Because that fall that she did, girl, Child, people just be reaching for new storylines. We had Eva Honey getting pregnant every season. We got Drew always getting hurt. Kenya always attacking a married couple, honey. Like, child, they just be reaching for new storylines, okay? We see Marlo getting her hair and makeup done. She checks in with her nephews, asking, do they miss her? And they said they do. We see Monyetta. She meets up with Kandi and Todd. It was like he was right by the door when she was coming in. That was funny. And Todd goes down to meet Heath, Monyetta's husband, honey, at the bar. I love Monyetta's dress. I didn't like Kandi's top. I just felt like it was just too much. Girl, just put a damn sundress on and let's go. Child, Monyetta get to telling Kandi that she was over there talking, to Marlo, being cool, bonding with her. And here go Kandi. Y'all wasn't bonding, okay? I don't want you bonding with her. Of course, okay? You don't want to share your friend. Kandi shuts Monyetta down because Monyetta is like, well, Marlo was, being sensitive and opening up. And Kandi was like, well, she always do that. And she shoot right back. Kandi, this is different because you actually inserted yourself into a conversation she was having with Ralph. You should have stayed, wrapped up, honey, like a tampon. Just stay quiet and out of it. This ain't one of the times that you talking about. I get what you talking about, though, because Marlo do kind of do that sometimes, but this one of them times. Kandi tells Monyetta, I'm not going to keep chalking it up into her, emotional trauma. Girl, can you do the same shit? So, girl, bye. Of course, Kandi can't, take responsibility and accountability for how she came at Marlo, she shouldn't have been going in on rap. Girl, should have stayed out of it, okay? Like, and Monyetta was agreeing with her. I'm like, Monyetta, girl, hold your friend to task, okay? So they arrive at dinner. I see Sonya and Marlo. I'm liking their friendship. I really am. Marlo, don't fuck her over, okay? She trying to be cool, girl. Be cool with her. Sonya asked for Marlo to put her phone, right by her. And Marlo said, I feel special. And, I'm just happy that somebody is, being receptive to Marlo. I'm happy about that. That's cool. Marlo had one of them weird tops on, too. Is this what they wear in Jamaica? But hers didn't look as bad as Kandi's. I love Sheree's dress and the braids and the color of the braids, okay? I loved it. Love Sonya's hair. So pretty. Child, Marlo and Kandi got on the same damn top, just different colors. And Marlo was like, don't nobody be telling me what Kandi is wearing. Kandi having a fit, honey, okay? See, you be talking about your enemy, now you dress like her, okay? Ross gave Kenya a hug. He didn't treat her like shit. She would have treated, him like shit and ignored him. And so, child, bye. Ross is a cool dude. Him and Sonya, they really growing on me, guys. I really feel like they are a good addition to this cast now. Kenya comes to the table and says she almost bought the same blouse that Kandi had on. She said it's Alexander McQueen. So I thought that was interesting. Marlo began cracking up. And I thought that was so cute. Marlo is still laughing and acknowledging Kenya. She ain't treating Kenya how Kenya trying to treat her. Okay? Say something to that, Twirl fans. Honey, they got some salad, some shrimp, some oxtails. I was like, yes, okay. Child, I was just talking to this guy last summer. And honey, when I tell you that man cooked all the time, he was a Capricorn. And he always, you guys, was eating oxtails. He was like, yes, I am addicted to them. Okay. Every time I called him, you guys, he would be at the damn grocery store shopping for oxtails. Okay. Sonya tells the group she wants everybody to kind of go around the room and say their highlight of the trip. Sheree says watching Sonya train and betting on Marlo. When Marlo was racing Drew, they played it back. She was really cheering hard for Marlo, and Sheree was like, well, bitch, shit, I betted money, so, that's why I wanted you to win. And Marlo was like, oh, it was just about the money, and here go Marlo. But no, just thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate that. I think that, I see something in Marlo where it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like she kind of feels empty. Like she's very appreciative of people like rooting for her, cheering for her, and that kind of shows you a vulnerable side to her. Like she really appreciates that type of stuff. I saw Kenya rolling her damn eyes and sucking her teeth. I'm like, girl, bye. Goodbye. Okay. But I kind of liked that moment with Marlo and, her saying, thank you, Sheree, for really, cheering for me, though. That was cool. And I thought it was cool, too. And Sheree lost her voice. I thought that was cute. So Sheree initiates the conversation between Kandi and Marlo, fixing their issues. Marlo says she's trying to take accountability for her part, but she tells Kandi, well, hopefully you know why I went so far, below the belt. And Kandi was like, Kandi, you just mad about what she said about your wife, and it's true. That's why you mad. Okay, a hit dog will holler. Okay. Kandi, of course, couldn't take responsibility for her actions with Marlo. No, I just felt like you was Kandi, you was wrong. She kind of got it and then kept trying to defend herself, which to me equals you can't take responsibility and accountability. Todd was like, well, I wish, you and Marlo, can y'all just leave me the fuck out of y'all shit or whatever? I don't think he meant anything by it. It irritated me a little bit that Marlo was like, well, damn, you got to curse at me. Like, girl, don't do the Kenya. Don't do the Kenya. Kenya over there looking away. Girl, you was just saying the same shit about SANYA'S husband, who didn't curse at y'all as he didn't, whatever he said, you got his message, okay? You got his point, okay? So you got where he was coming from. So, yeah, I don't want any of them, like, because y'all know Peter Thomas was really worse than Todd and Ross. That damn Peter, honey. Nene had to call him a whole bitch and fall out with Cynthia, honey, okay? But, yeah, I didn't feel like Todd meant anything by what he said to Marlo. Did he have to say all that? He could have just said, well, y'all just leave me up out of it, okay? But see, the cursing, I think it threw Marlo off. But still, Marlo, don't be too sensitive to that. So Kandi and Todd made a big deal about that. See, now it's to the point that men can't say nothing. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Marlo says she's still going to support Kandi. Kandi says she's still going to support Marlo. Okay. Marlo asks Kandi never to bring up Michael and William in front of people she don't know. And I agree. Don't cross that boundary. Or she could say whatever the hell she want to say about your husband. Okay. And Kandi was like, okay. That's that. Is it me or does Mayetta kind of, I don't know, it's something about her that reminds me of Shawnee O'Neal. The better part of Shawnee. Not the Shawnee that be with Evelyn. Not that sneaky Shawnee. But, it's something about her. Like, something in her eyes. Some of the mannerisms are the same. She's not the instigator that Shawnee is. But Shawnee from season 4 of Basketball Wives LA, kind of trying to bring some peace to the group. So Ross ends up leaving for the night. And of course, I immediately thought, oh, Twirl is going to come for Sanya. And I was right, But anyways, Todd and Heath, they all leave and, let the ladies have their night. The girls get to get on Sanya. They notice she's, tired. Hell, she's been working. So, so Sanya ends up saying, what's up, Kenya? And Kenya start looking all around because she likes attention. That's why she acts up. Attention. Sonya calls Kenya out on her shit. She says whenever she's talking, Kenya disengages, looks at her phone. She does the same shit with MARLO. That shit wasn't just about MARLO. This is how she is. How that mother treated her, that really still is a wound. She needs to heal that, you guys. And I don't think that Kenya can heal that while being on this show. I think, and honestly, to be honest with you, I just feel like she would be like happier off the show. Like maybe then her dating life will be normal and she could go to therapy. I'm serious, you guys. Because some people, like this TV game, you know, it's not good for them. It doesn't help them to really grow and be the best version of themselves. And I think that that's what's happening with Kenya. Same thing I would say with Giselle Bryant. You know, it's that same thing. Like their energy is bad. But one thing with Giselle, I would say is I don't notice the dismissiveness, because Giselle, and I'm not trying to be funny, you guys, but Giselle had her mom and her dad, but I don't notice so much like nastiness. It's the main thing that gets on my nerves about Giselle is she don't be having no storyline. She never want to share her relationship and want to be in everybody's business, but she doesn't do the like dismissive, the nastiness. She could be nasty, but it's not like Kenya where, I don't know, like it's this passive aggressive energy, and I don't know. It seemed like Giselle would still be able to be cordial, is what I'm saying. And Kenya want to get at this table acting stupid like she don't know what Sonya talking about. Girl, bye. Sonya calls Kenya ungrateful. She says she has gone above and beyond for her. Sonya says she has been an amazing host. I agree, and I think the girls agree. Kenya puts her head down and says, "Oh, the ego is real tonight." And no, she's telling the truth. A truth you need to be, you know, be a big girl and be ready to hear. Okay. Sonya gets to interrupting Kenya while she's talking because Kenya is sitting up there trying to play the damn victim. And, you know, even Mayetta recognizes it's some bullshit. I read her face. Kenya, you have been ungrateful. You do have bad energy. And I told y'all, I'm going to keep reiterating to you all. It was one thing when it was MARLO, but now yet another person on this show, they kind of seeing you for who you are. Kandi has kind of checked you this season a few times on you being difficult. Like on MARLO's trip, she kind of checked you. She even checked you when it came to this. Like, why is you making this big deal with Sonya and Kenya? Well, I just still felt so disrespected. Bitch, you felt disrespected because that's how you want to feel. That's who you are, okay? Like, girl, the victim role does not look good on you, twirl. Sonya, honey, gets to clapping. You ain't gonna sit up here and lie on me. You ain't gonna tell me when to speak. I said, get her together, Sonya. Yes, ma'am. Child, they going back and forth. Kandi eating her food. Like, if y'all don't shut up so I can gobble this damn food down. I said, look at Kandi. Twirl, shut up. I like that Sonya, you know, kept sticking it to her ass. She said, this conversation is over. You being rude. Here go Kenya, you doing the Drew. Would you have said that, Kenya, if Drew was there? And Drew has kind of been on your side. And you throwing her under the bus? So, girl, stop. I told y'all, you guys, Twirl, you know, it's a wrap for her, okay? Andy Cohen, bravo, Andy. It's a wrap for Twirl. Her days on this show, like the good days of Kenya being on here, being Kenya more, clowning and, you know, really having... Well, you never really had a storyline to me, okay? A whole bunch of struggle relationships. I said it, okay? I know y'all rolling your eyes and sucking your damn teeth, but the truth is the truth, and the truth needs no proof. How you doing? Okay? Kenya was not trying to hear nothing Sonya was saying. Sonya was getting irritated. She said, every time I try to confront you on something, You don't never take no accountability or responsibility. You always trying to wiggle out of something. I agree. Sanya said that Kenya can be very dismissive. Yeah, she is. What did I tell y'all? Y'all don't listen to me. How that mother did Kenya, she did a number, because that girl still ain't healed from that. She's still going around treating people like that. When you get done the way Kenya got done by her mother, it'll make you do one or two things. You will either learn not to treat people like that and be sensitive about how you treat people, or you will start treating people the way your mother, has treated you. Dismissive, like you're not even there, you don't even care. And then you want to blame it on Mark and how bad he treated you. Girl, goodbye. Kenya says that Sanya is so inarticulate while she's explaining herself. Disrespectful. If you would shut the fuck up, you would get the message. So Kandi tells Sanya in her confessional, of course, you can't handle Kenya because Sanya is tired. I seen it like in her eyes. She explained herself great to me. We watched the fucking show. Like, that's why Sanya kept saying the conversation is over, because it's like, I'm tired. I ain't got time to keep reiterating to your ass about your behavior. Well, what else did I do? Bitch, you know what you did. You were dismissive. You were late on purpose everywhere y'all went. Okay, I'll run down the damn list for you, twirl. You hung up on the girl. Well, we talked about, yeah, but you keep doing shit. It's like it don't stop. Because your ass is like this kid need attention. Kenya full of shit because she get to telling Sanya how much she like her. Sanya end up telling her how much she like her. Sheree butt in and say, yeah, y'all both like each other. And then, Kenya get to say, oh, I really like smart, articulate women. But you just call her inarticulate, twirl. I told y'all, she don't know if she coming or going. So Kenya gets to telling Sanya, asks her, well, bitch, did you give me a birthday cake? Bitch, no. Sanya just looked at her ass. And then, bravo, they go put on the screen. Sanya did not get Kenya a birthday cake. Girl, you don't deserve shit. Get off the show. Your non-storyline having ass. I said it. I know y'all gonna be mad and in them comments, but Miss Robinson don't care. And Miss Robinson is tired as hell. I notice when I'm tired as hell, I just be talking. Okay, I done gave y'all 71 minutes of my time, honey. I hope y'all enjoyed this long ass review. We're going to have to talk about Married to Medicine, okay, another day at another time. Miss Robinson is tired. All right. So anyways, you guys, that's all I got to say about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.